Hello and welcome everybody, it's your host Chronos99 and we're back with Menace. And for those YouTubers that you guys that like switched over to this episode because you didn't want to hear me talk and all that jazz and everything like that, we have started Menace, and then I picked my team. I picked 4 infantry people and I picked 1 pilot. Now my squads are gonna be Jane Darby. She's going to be our ranged person, and she's going to be like our sharpshooter, pretty much. She starts off with Darby's attacks disable enemy special weapons for 1 turn. She just starts off with this, which is great. That means that anybody on the field that shoots a rocket launcher, or a sniper rifle, or flamethrower, or energy weapons, she takes them out. And which is very special because, like, if you come out with a pilot with a vehicle, taking out those scavengers that have that stupid rocket, even though the rocket's not very accurate, she'll be able to take them out from afar. And she's already starts off with high, she's a 3-star instead of a 2-star like everybody else that we picked. And then she already starts off as someone really good. That is with supply cost. She costs more than the whole, through all of these people, so she'll be 55. But she has a good growth potential. She's pretty much one of the best people that you could get. I would really recommend that you just get her. She's really good. And then what you're seeing here is our squads, and this is where you can take infantry weapons, special weapons, or like saws, long-range machine guns, large machine guns, rocket launchers, grenade launchers. Grenades and med packs, health packs, and everything else will be here. This is your armor. That'll give you more stuff. And she has 80 accuracy. She'll be probably the most accurate that you could get. She still has decent, like above average discipline. She has no damage reduction. She has more critical chance, but she also has defense. She's pretty much the person that you would like to get. She's gonna be like the Black Widow, pretty much, or the Black, I don't know, I'll call her the Reaper because she could just tag people out. Anyways, you got the Lance Corporal. I think all of them are Lance Corporals, yeah. Lance Corporal Edwin Pike. He's the star. What was I calling it? Stargate. It reminds me of Kurt Russell. He's the grizzled old veteran. He doesn't have a lot of growth potential. Growth potential is increasing a stat every time a unit takes an associated action. For example, hitting an enemy has a chance to permanently increase accuracy. High growth potential will lead to faster stat increases, and so on and so forth. He won't cost as much, but he'll be costing 30 compared to 55. He has a little critical hit chance. He has more hit points than Darby does, and so on and so forth. He has decent accuracy. He has so much discipline since, like, look at him. He's hella disciplined. He has 100 action points. She has 110. But she's a 3-star. He's a 2-star. He starts off with something that's really great. It costs 60 points to use. And then pretty much if you use this, you'll be able to move up the map just slightly. I'll show it to you later. You get 40 AP to a unit, so it'll say right here, to a friendly unit within 6 tiles. If the target unit is already completed a turn, they can go again. If not, they will start the turn with 40 plus AP to the base AP amount. Him you could take with just little bit of people. I'm thinking about just, you can't take, I think you could take him with 1. No, you can't take him with 1. He has to have 2 people. Look at top bitch. O-face. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. You have squaddies. If they die, you have certain things that could bring them back or rescue them. But if you don't have enough squaddies, then you won't be able to put them in the squad, and then you'll be going in with a handicap. And you would really like these 2 to stay alive, even though that's hella funny. Darby's gonna start out with 4, and that's a 5-man swarm. It's a Gooch, Squire, Big Broad, Hornbeam. All these are randomized. This is early access for people that skipped ahead, so we're not seeing the full game yet. And I paid like, it's $29.99 right now on February 5th, the time it comes out. I don't know for how long, I forgot to really look. But I had to have this game because I watched Christopher Odd and Splattercat get this game. and play it, and it was really cool. But then you got our big boy Tech. This is our barbarian, our berserker rage motherfucker. His thing is called get motherfucked. Nothing. The most special weapons can be used without deploying. Usually you would have to press the thing, deploy for 20 action points. That takes away from your action points. If you give him a special weapon, he will automatically be able to use it while standing, which is crazy. The reason why is because he's huge. Anyway, he starts off with 100 points. The thing is that he's not very accurate. He's above average discipline, but he has a lot of damage reduction. And he has the most hit points, so he's like a tank. He has -5 defense, which is weird. But he only costs 30, and he only has decent, like, he has average growth potential. We'll say average on that. And then we have Rewa, which is our Lance Corporal. It's our pilot. And she's the second best, I'd say. You know, but if you want someone lower so you can put more stuff on a vehicle that can fix shit, you can pick the old man. But she's going to cost 50, including the vehicle, but she has pretty high growth potential. She has critical hit chance. She has above average, I would say, or average accuracy and discipline. But what she comes out with is that she has +6 accuracy and discipline for each enemy unit destroyed. And does that 5 times. So 6 + 5, 6 times 5, sorry, is 30%. Accuracy and discipline if you kill 5 people with her during the whole mission, which is cool, right? So even if you kill 2, you get 12% more accuracy and discipline for her. So every time she kills something, you would want her killing people. That's what the whole thing is. So that's our whole squad. I'm planning to take out as many as I can, but we need her to have a vehicle. You're going to start off with this, but look at how much supplies it costs. This is a light troop character, a light tank used to quickly ferry squads around the battlefield, also referred to as a battle taxi, pretty much what it is. See the trade value? Trade values, if you gather anything, is how much you can sell it for. It has 250 hit points, 125 armor. In this, you'll see that different armor has different, like armor points. The front of your vehicle is always going to have the most, so you always want to be facing somebody. If they hit you from the side, that's your weak point. In the back, that's your weak point. So you always want to get hit from either this side, secondary, and then the back is usually bad. You have 2 slots for this thing, and usually it's going to be a heavy weapon or medium weapon, and then the light weapon, which is usually you can put... They don't have tanks in the game, so you'd be using this and then put like a tank gun on top, or laser, or missiles, or whatever else. Anyways, we're going to put that on there. Hoorah. As you can see, this is what we start out with. And every time you put shit on vehicles, that will increase how much it costs to put out there. And we don't have any other heavies. And then we don't have anything else. I'll show you what that is later. We do not have any money, I don't think, right? That's OCI components. This is to upgrade with people you do. We'll get to that. But yeah, I have 50 squaddies right now, and we'll get to everything else after that. So, we're definitely... Remove from mission, remove from mission, remove from mission. We're gonna add her to the mission, because I want her to be out there. And this thing, the funny thing is that they just put these in here for this open. In the demo, that was closed off, and then this would just drop down and they would get in. Now this, I think, flips up and then they all get in and then you get to see them in there. Kind of a cool thing. I don't know. You can also hire people, in which that takes discipline. And what your discipline does is that your discipline modifier is that everybody that's on your squad, this discipline thing is certainly giving us 5 discipline more to every person. So everybody that you see on here that's discipline 75 should be normally a 70. If this goes down, then you'll get -5, and then you know what that is. If this gets all the way to 100%, you get a big modifier. So if you hire more people, then your discipline goes down, but you get more of a squad. And if you use your whole squad all the time, then they're all going to be like not rested, so they're gonna be like, you know, exhausted, so you can't take them out, and if you do, then, you know, then they come out with a handicap. So it's better to sometimes leave a person behind, but we'll see. I'm sorry that took 10 minutes of your time, but that's how it goes. Right now we have an infantry special. So these are my items. So I come out with that CMG. Ketter Corner being specialized in reliable fire support solution developed in CMG 50 to fill the medium machine gun slot of basic infantry squad. Sturdy, reliable, packs a punch, and accuracy and ammo capacity are not the best. Has to be deployed to be used. This can go on tech. This is what I'm talking about by infantry special weapon. This is going to be like a saw, you know, where like and then you usually have to deploy it to use it. He doesn't have to do that. And also right here, the 100mm diameter portable anti-tank launcher produced by the explosives company Powder Works is a cheap and hard-hitting anti-vehicle solution. It is rather heavy and cumbersome, but will take out most light and even medium vehicles with a single hit. In a pinch, it can also be employed against fortified positions. I won't keep on doing every description, but I just want you to see it. Launches a rocket at a target. Best use against. So it already shows you right there on the bottom of that: anti-vehicle, anti-structure, armor-piercing, deploying. So if you go up against people that have a lot of armor, it can probably get that. But this thing, you have to look at the range and you have to look at the accuracy modifier. What that means is that it has a chance, pretty much has a good chance to miss, and you'll know what, you know, it'll show you once we get into it. Right here is a magazine. Increases squad weapon uses by 50%. So there's a certain amount of uses, just like ammo, for every part of your guns. So if you lose all your ammo, you ain't gonna shoot, you ain't gonna do shit. And I don't think there's ways to get ammo on the battlefield. So if you use this, it costs 5 supply, but you up their stuff by 50%, which is cool. And the black market, you can buy a whole bunch of stuff and whatnot. And sometimes they have rare items, and these rare items you could get before they are unlocked or before you get them. And then, like, you know, modular vehicle, short barrel tank gun, and, you know, night vision. The unit can see in the dark, meaning that anytime there are nighttime, so like nighttime will reduce your vision, so you can't see very far out. You put these on a person for 15, and then they have their normal line of sight, and then you have everything else. Anyways, I just wanted to, for 12 minutes of your time, do that. And the OCI is this. This you can get, but you see that -20 over there in the left upper hand side. That will like do a strafing gun or an unguided missile. Anyways, this shows you what you can go to. You have the choice to go, and this won't have a lot of this campaign. They're not fully finished with a campaign. This is just like I don't know if it's a placeholder, but it will have certain like levels you can do, and you can just do this endlessly if you want. But like you do a certain amount and then you go off and you do another one. They have different difficulties and whatnot. But if you pick one, it'll say Thor Invasion and plus 16 the backbone. You have the backbone, Dice of the Gods, Zane, Beecher Corporation. Those are the 3 factions that if you work with them, then you get favor. That favor will open up new things that you can put on your OCI. And then we'll go through that later, but those are the people that you either piss off or you get good with. You get good with, you get perks. I know that I'm talking too much about this, but we should just do Dice of the Gods. And then you'll see that this woman's a bitch. And she is strictly a bitch. And these are the Wayland Yutani. If you're talking about Alien. It's kind of like Alien meets Starship Troopers. It meets Stargate. Or something like that. So, you'll see a lot of things like refer to different old school 80s and 90s films. And the year 2000. I can't believe the year 2000 was 26 years ago. But I was like 16 at the time. Yeah, I'm an old man. Anyways, 15 minutes in, let's Start the operation. Local wildlife has grown into a serious infestation. Head down to the planet and smoke them out, but be warned, biosensors show large swarms roaming the surface. Sweet seeing you again, Marine. Let you and I get down to business. So this is Dice of the Gods. This is an ice planet. Tundra Ice Casinos. I don't know what casinos means. But if we do this, it'll be plus 16 to her. Her name is Frankie Salustio. Faction leader. She's a bitch. Anyways, let's start the operation. Now, we get to pick. These are random. I don't know if this would be called a roguelite or not, but we started this campaign, but you saw that there's other campaigns, blah, blah, blah. You can restart it and keep on doing different things. No one campaign is the same. They have random events against different factions and different things, and then yeah, and they'll have different things that you have to do. Reclaiming the settlement. Difficulty, you'll see difficulty of 2 skulls, but from what I've seen, it doesn't matter about the difficulty. You can be on 1 skull and then still get your ass handed to you, so you have to really plan out what you're going to do. Secure the critical infrastructure by moving units close to it and maintaining proximity. This is a capture point. You have to reclaim the settlement, and then if you have multiple things in there, you capture it like that. And then these are bonuses. If you get all of these, you get more supplies. More supplies means that you could buy more shit. And if you get this, it'll show you your rewards. Eating on the wing. Many abandoned colonies litter the Wayback's planets. However, abandoned does not mean unusable. Securing such sites can open throughputs for our ad hoc space force, providing easier touch and go for our inventory teams. Reduce infantry unit supply cost by 15. So if you do this, then 15% of your supply cost, meaning like what you take out there and who you take out there, be 15% less than it would take for 2 missions, pretty much. This one, upon completion, gain a supply crate commodity. Supply crates can come with a rare weapon or another weapon or like a new tank like rifle. It can come out with more infantry, better armor, you know, or different accessories. You can get grenades, you can get whatever, I don't know. No! Oh, sorry, that is not that. I just saw what this was in Odd's latest episode. A supply crate will refill your special and accessory uses. So, if you are using those constantly, then you can do a supply drop. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I would like to do Reclaim Settlement. Aliens have been provoked to attack the settlers. Save civilians by destroying all of the... completed the mission within less than 3 times. I would like to reclaim the settlement. This is probably a 1, yeah. Alright, we're gonna plan this mission. You can read this if you want. Environmental conditions, primary and secondary objectives. Squad deployment is always here. There's a special skill where you can go all the way half the map, which is a very good skill. But if you only have 1 person, then you could just have them in there to be like right here and to be capturing, and then they have to play catch up. Unknown entities, surveillance. If you have, there's something called intelligence, and it'll tell you what these unknowns are by intelligence. If you get that for your ship, it'll tell you it's intelligence. You might be in a mission that gives you intelligence buffs and whatnot. But it shows right here the supply cost for that, the numbers of uses for that item, designated customer squads. You can add to missions special weapons, and then this will tell you your loadout. This is what I'm talking about. You'll have this much amount, and then if you take people out, and this is, you have to make sure this is underneath, because anytime you go over, it's going to be bad, I think. Right now we have everybody out. We only have these, but I want you to come out with that. I want her to come out with more of that. And since we have 3 of these, we could just put that on everybody. And since we don't have a lot of, and we don't have any upgraded troops except for her, we have 819, but we have 245 to play with. Even though Rewa is like very, you know, we don't have any more accessories for her. The thing is that you can put people in here, and then this thing, and then these usually go farther than people on foot. Duh. But, like, you know, you can usually get them up there fast. So, what I'm gonna do is then keep her here. We're gonna put her right there. And usually want somebody like that over here. And the reason why I put him back here is so I can put him in the vehicle. If I could put him in the vehicle, we could go all the way up faster than these two. Maybe I should put her in there. Because she's a sniper type. And she might be able to do more damage. Yeah, I think that I'm going to do that. I'll put her back here so she could get in there. It takes deployment points and action points for her to get in there. And then for him to drive her up there. But, you know. And you can always get out, but getting out costs ability points as well. Anyways, we don't got really nothing else, so let's start the mission. I'm sorry it took 21 minutes for me to do that. And that's our capture point over there. And this is the whole screen. And we have to reclaim the settlement, complete the mission within 10 rounds, complete the mission within 14 rounds, destroy more than 70% of all the enemy forces, do not destroy the structures, complete the mission without losing a squad or a vehicle.
Eyes open.
So I want her to get inside, so we're going to do that. As you can see, she's in here, right? Pretty cool, huh? And then I can tab. Oh yeah, once you get her in there and you don't have anything else to do, end your turn. And then it'll tell you, like, if they're gonna do a turn. And then you have her, so... And then this right here, this graph, will tell you how far you could go. I suggest, even though that you could go all the way up, you might have forces that are right here. Then you might be going into an ambush. So, what we're gonna do...
What?
Is we're just gonna move up ever so slightly right here. So you can scout out. And then you have to figure how much points. Because, like, right here, it takes 10 points, right? And then it shows your AP on the left bottom hand side. You have 46. And if it'll take 40 to, like, fire a machine gun, then I can't move this 10%. But if I do, then I'll be out of a turn. And also, turning. If turning the vehicle, since it's a tank, you can't really... It doesn't turn on its own. You can do 10 to move in any area for that. But if you don't want to, I'm going to do 20 right here.
Xenos.
See how it stops? And I still have 40%, right? And then you have here, this is a low accuracy but full armor penetration. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to move back 40. And then I'm going to end her turn. And then since I only got him... Oh. Crap. I already fucked up this whole thing. Crap. We're gonna lose our progress on that. I kind of fucked that up. No wonder we had so much. We're gonna do reclaim settlement. We're gonna do what we did before. We're gonna have her right here. Him right here. Tech bow we're gonna have right there. Anyways, we had everything good. It's just that, like, I was trying to make a difference. Anyways, the reason why our deploy cost was so low because we weren't taking as many people. The more squaddies you have, the more, you know, it gets. I think we could just utilize all of them, but we're gonna... I think you can only get 8 squaddies, yeah. That's why we weren't getting the most. Yeah, that's why I came back, okay? Yeah, I was a bitch for that, but... You know.
Dropping in here with a bunch of pencil neck motherfuckers.
What? No.
Major.
It doesn't matter. I was gonna put her in there anyway.
What?
Oh, and it shows you down here how much you have. So if you move there, we're gonna move all the way up here. Low armor. We can take a shot, but we only have 12 shots, correct? So we're just gonna end our turn right there. They're gonna run away.
Sir. Yeah.
And since they ran away, we're gonna just move.
On it.
And you can see that Tech has that big ass machine gun, right? And we're gonna do that. We're gonna move down here. And you can see that he has his other weapon. And you can see that they're completely really detailed. And you can see Tech, he has his glasses on. And you can see that with the Marines. Anyways, we're gonna end the turn. Now we don't know where this thing went, right? So we're going to... And you see how it moves right here? That's 40. And this only 24. Once you move, I don't know if you can, yeah, once you move, you have to sit there and stay there, I think. I think, right? I don't know. Let's just take a shot at him. So you can see that took a shot at him. We at least wounded him.
Orders?
Sir.
Orders?
We're gonna stay in there. And you see how that's 59? So we're just gonna go up here. I kind of fucked up that again, but... And it takes 40. So even if we move... These things have terrific range, so... I just wanted to see where they're at. I'm gonna move back one. You can always deploy.
Who, sir? Listen up. We're moving.
We're gonna move here. I'm not gonna deploy because, you know, we're not there yet. We have to get to this end of the area, so...
What?
I'm gonna move up to here.
Xenos.
We're gonna keep that cover. But I'm gonna move up one more. I'm gonna see how much it'll take to take them out. We're gonna do it.
More!
So once we have them wavering, they'll have less accuracy, less attack power, less a lot of things. So we're just going to end our turn there. It's gonna come over to us. What I want
Eyes open.
is to get out. And then if you hide behind this, this is actually covered. So what we're gonna do is have her I accidentally clicked right here.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
As you can see, that and we took a little bit of suppression there. And they took a little bit of our armor. So you do have armor. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him over here. And then that's going to be cover for us right here, right? Since we don't have to deploy that, we can try to fight that, but that would be very poor accuracy. But we can't get to there. See, as you can't see that? They shouldn't even let you fire if there's nobody there. But we're gonna chill here and we're going to deploy real quick. And then we're gonna get out of it. Deploying makes you more accurate and it makes you harder to hit. So it reduces their damage and it makes it harder for you to get suppressed. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them move up right here. Right there, and then I'm gonna have us deploy right down here. I'm going to do, that'll be 38, that'll be 50. As you can see, that's gonna be low accuracy though.
Eyes open.
As you can see that those cover signs right here, it shows that we're in cover right there. So we're gonna move there. And you can see this is medium accuracy, correct? What was that thing? Sorry. F3. I gotta remember that. So we're gonna do F3 so we can, and you can miss, even with medium accuracy. So we're in cover though.
All right.
We cannot hit these right here. We can, but it'll be low. See, it'd be low suppressive fire right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get up. And that means that we have 80 hit points. We need 40 to do these guns, so we'll be at 44 if we go here. I want them to rush up. I was about to say. So we're gonna do
Put
That'd be wavering. That means that they're done. But I want him to start. I want him to move over here and see what he can see.
Hostile Xeno!
What we can see here, the stinger spits acid and saliva. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move back.
What?
We're gonna leave that be for now.
Orders?
And then we're gonna... I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, don't get hit! What?
I didn't mean to do that at all. Anyways, we're gonna move all the way back over here. I'm probably not playing the best and people are like, what the hell? Oh, I didn't mean... Why would you do that? Alright, we're gonna end our turret there. And we got these little spiderling things.
Eyes on.
But we're going still low accuracy.
Leave some for me.
So since we're done with him, I'm probably not gonna play this game the best, but we're gonna go hide behind here. If I'm doing something stupid, you can go ahead and tell me in the comments, but I don't care. Might as well
Who, sir? Seeking cover.
As you can see, we cannot hit them because we don't have line of sight of them. Because these things are in the way. So if we fight against them, then it'll be stupid. So we're just going to deploy. And then end his turn.
Enemy movement!
So... right here, F3.
Kill them all!
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to kill them all. That's not good. We have them fleeing at least. And that fleeing means that they leave out of the battlefield, then they come back. We're gonna undeploy from here. Oh. Since I undeployed, I don't. Alright.
Slam the cover. Hey, yo, Bugs!
Yeah, I know, Bugs. Oh, shit. This one shoots a big energy bomb at us, or acid bomb, I believe. Alright.
Sir.
That didn't really hit us, but as you can see, it was pretty damn close. I didn't think that I could hit us from that distance, but... Alright.
Orders?
What we're going to do is not do that.
103rd heading to cover.
We're going to get into cover. We're going to deploy. And then we do have enough, but we can't see them now. It's best that we get into cover. Because they're going to come to us.
Who, sir?
And since they came into cover, oh, I've not been using my taking command. We're
Ready
gonna
up
give
my
it to him.
signal.
Okay, okay.
Since she gets a buff for this.
Great shot.
But what I want her to do is then move this way. See, and if we have to like actually turn to go get this, that means that this move takes less for us to do. 48, 38, just a little bit. We're gonna go and try to get this bug over here. And we're gonna make him hit this. But first, we're gonna find this, and it's medium armor, right? And that didn't do much. Because it has a lot of armor. Thing is that we're not gonna do this in 10 rounds, I can tell you that right now. But we're gonna end our turn there. And it missed tech right there.
Oh yeah!
I should have, you could pick who you actually get, you know? And
Orders?
Sir!
Orders?
Sir!
I need tech to get behind something, so. I'll still have 41 to hit him. And then suppress him. But do I have enough? I won't have enough to hunker down though. That'll be the same. Let's get behind here. And let's hunker down. And let's see if we can shoot this thing. We have medium accuracy on this.
Insult to the core, Marine.
I think he missed on that shot, which sucks. She needs to do something. I didn't see that thing over
We
there.
got movement.
You shooting at me?
I wish that these would be less transparent, but that thing actually got shot and there was a counter attack and that's bugs right there. And see, that pays to figure out where those bugs are at. I'm so focused on this thing that like I didn't see this thing. And then we can probably hit them right here.
Open screen.
Oh. Let's just deploy here. We have good accuracy from that point.
Keep it up, Marine.
Thanks.
And she killed those bugs, so we won't have to worry about them. We're gonna end our turn.
What?
As you can see, we have high accuracy on this motherfucker right now. As you can see, it's actually like it's fleeing. So we made that thing flee. So there's no reason for us to fuck with that thing anymore.
Let's get it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move into cover over here. Because we're supposed to capture this point. So we're almost in there. So I want them to
Take it
move over
defense.
here.
got bugs!
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get him up.
On task.
Even though it's gonna give us everything, we're going to go over here. And we're gonna
Let's do this.
hunker down. What I'm going to do is this is going to take... Oh. I would like to get her over here.
Oscar Mike.
And that's going to give us 24, so I'm going to make her hunker down real quick. What? Alright, well then we're just going to move here.
What?
So this is going to make us move this far. We still can't see where that thing went. We're going to move an extra 10. We still can't see where this thing went. So I'm going to move over here. And I still can't see where that thing went. It could have went off the map. Or it couldn't have. So what I'm going to do is just move them inside here. We already destroyed most of the forces.
Got a sister down!
Since we have this, low accuracy. Medium accuracy. Might as well.
You ain't shit!
Which you usually do, because you only have a certain medium. If you don't have a short range weapon, then this thing sucks, so. I only have 20. They got me boxed in. I can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna deploy. This is good accuracy, so we're going to do 3.
Impressive shooting, Marine.
Wham! 44, 60. Because we have to get inside there with him, right?
Attention, moving to cover.
We already
Let's do
killed
this.
most of them, so. We're gonna move all the way over here.
Xenos!
They're way over the fuck over here, though.
Keep them landing.
And we're gonna go over here. I don't know what that thing is. Whatever this was, that's like, you know. But we could just destroy them.
Don't do anything stupid.
Orders?
Sir. Aye.
Orders?
Sir. Listen up. We're moving.
We're gonna end his turn. We're already deployed, so I don't want to do anything
Orders?
with her.
Oh, yeah.
Orders?
All right. Let's get
Alright.
Orders?
Alright, what I'm gonna do with her is I'm
Catching
gonna
a
move
corner.
her up right here. I can do this, and I'll have 22, so I can get down, and then I can have a better shot at these. They are fleeing, so it doesn't really matter.
About time, man.
Have him go all the way over here.
What?
Major, C2 is strong. This soldier's very combat effective.
Alright, we should have this right now. So we're gonna end the turn. We're just gonna deploy here.
Sir.
Let's do this.
General Crozier and his staff would be proud of you, Major.
And mission accomplished. I know this is not the most exciting gameplay that I've ever showed you. And I didn't really tell you exactly what I'm gonna do, but it was probably really messy, but I mean, we did it, so we did it! And then what happens is that you can just leave the mission, or you can stay for, I can stay for another turn, but they're already dead, so let's leave the mission. We didn't get this, but we got 4 out of the 5, and that means that I got like, I got 20 points, so I got 35 acquired. I have 27 promotion points, mission suggest. Yeah, so. And then I got the reducing enemy infantry costs, which doesn't really matter. I should have taken the supply drop, but this shows how many like things we've killed, and I want to get her up more. So all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our squads. And then since we have promotion points, I'd really like to get her up. New tricks. I would like to get this deploy cost, view range, and detection's cool. But I would like to get.
Service is always an act of valor.
So that took almost all of our skills, but this will make her less deploy costs, and she gets to move farther, which I want her to do. But that makes her more expensive. So she has 15. No, she's not more expensive. She still has that. I think it when she gets to the second one, but I really wanted her that. Thing is that you could pick skills, but look at how many skills are here and how many you can have. So you have to really figure out what you want to take, and this is really good, and I would really like her to have that. So you can figure out what you want. You can give her more growth potential, which would be really good for her shooting, but there's so many other skills that you could get. Now with the black market, this means that we can do all this. We could sell our infantry special weapon if we would like, and then get something else. Like we could get that, but it's 100. And if we only got 35, and then we have that, then we can probably get one of these. Like, we could get one of these. I don't know if we have any different armors, do we? No, we do not. Now, if you want to skip this and go to the next episode, YouTubers, you can. Because I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do, what I'm going to be doing. Actually, I'll just do this off camera, and then when I start the new one, then I will see you there, and I'll tell you what I did. So I will see you another time for some more Menace action. I swear it's going to get better. Peace out.